Hi, YouTube. This is your undisputed queen of Duval, Dianca, the Bella Don, the Don't Fuck Around and Make Me Famous, the Glamour, Grand Diva Miguelja. I'm going to start doing my Queen Pen Chronicles on YouTube. Welcome to the Fortress. Follow me on social media. Follow me on IG at Dianca Glam Queen. That's on IG. Follow me on Facebook at Dianca Glamour on Facebook. And on TikTok, I'm up under Dianca Glamour as well, doing what I do. But I just want to start doing my Queen Pen Chronicles for any new viewers, any newbies who haven't got acquainted with the Undisputed to know what I'm about. Queen Pen Chronicles, I'm transsexual. I've been incarcerated over a dozen of times. I'm not proud of it, but shit happens, you know. So I've been incarcerated. And so Queen Pen Chronicles is Queen Pen, meaning a queen. I was in the pen. Okay. And so I decided to share some of the events, some of the situations, some of the stories, some of the incidents. But what I'm not going to share is people's personal business, okay? We respect people's personal business in the fortress. This is the fortress. I always hashtag DA Fortress, FORTRESS, the fortress. So we respect people's personal business in the fortress. We protect people's identity. We're not here for that. We don't expose people. We don't do that. That's a not. So it's just a lot of negations that have taken place. I was like, well, let me share it with people who don't know how it is. You know, being incarcerated is one thing, but being transsexual and to be incarcerated at a male's facility, you know, it can be eventful. It is a bit to do. So I decided to share it with you guys. So my first Queen Pen Chronicles, I was in prison and I had got sentenced to probably, I think, like 15, 16 months. And I was in a particular dorm. They had me in the first bunk. It's something called an open bay dorm. An open bay dorm is just a big room with bunks. Just picture a big warehouse with nothing but bunk beds. And they have an officer station. Picture like a supervisor able to look over out into the warehouse. So it's kind of like, so it's a big room and it has a space where the officers sit and the officers are able to look out into the dorm area. A T building. Excuse the nails. I'm rough around the edges. I have to do what I have to do. But I don't let nails and little superficial vain things stop me from doing what I have to do. So I had to come live with you guys on YouTube. Please don't forget to subscribe. So, so a T building is cells. So there's more privacy because you can, T buildings in a cell, they have doors you can shut. It's more privacy in the shower. Open bay, it's none of that. So it depends on your custody and a lot of things that classification handle where they house you. They can house you in a T building, they can house you in an open bay. This particular camp, they put me in an open bay, but they put me like up to the front of the dorm. Made me shower when everybody left out. So they tried to say, one time they brought a screen. It just made me feel like a cage for me to be in a shower. And a shower is a big, you know, I like the gym shower is a big shower with multiple shower heads. And they'll be like, make everybody sit on their bunk and tell me, okay, go and shower. And they had these screens around me. It was like, it can get to be too much. Because they should have had me in the T building where I would have had privacy. But I ended up making it there. But, you know, so I was in prison. So I was in an open bay dorm. And let me just skip a little bit. Me and this guy end up communicating, you know. You have openly gay guys in there with boyfriends and lovers. So, you know, me being a transsexual, I get that type of attention from guys on the street, so I didn't have to like go to prison. A lot of times gay people will not tell you that the attention they don't necessarily get on the street, they'll go to prison and they will get it from masculine men, because on the street, masculine men have women. You know, they have other options. You know, some guys, when they get in prison, you know, when they don't have, you know, the what they prefer as far as their options, they just steal. Some guys, I don't think that every guy in prison have fooled around, have had a role in it. Hey, I do not believe that. I do not believe that every guy is bisexual. I do not believe that every guy is gay. I do not whatever get down, play around, no. I think that it is some pure blooded heterosexual men in this world, and most of them are the ones who don't judge, pick, and poke. Like it's just they don't worry about their lifestyle because they're not a part of it. So yeah. So yeah, I don't believe that all guys are bisexual or gay. Some gay people, no matter what the situation is. You know what I'm saying? I'm not attracted to women. So no matter what the situation is, I'm not going to be attracted to a woman. See what I'm saying? So it's some people who just are pure bloodedly who they are. You know what I'm saying? I believe it. So me and this guy, we were talking, and so the guy was telling me like I was his first. He had been at that institution probably like 3 years, and so when I got there, I used to watch the guy. He was dark skinned, very masculine, ripped up, honey. You know, body like Adonis, baby. You know the Queen Love shape, muscles, baby. I like fitness conscious men because I'm fitness conscious. Hold on, I don't see baby. Some of y'all ain't never seen this shape. See, hold on, let me get y'all a little brief. You know, small waist, tight round the waist there. So I like fitness conscious guys. I like what I am. I like what I bring to the table. I bring truthfulness. I want that. I like that. Y'all, you know, match that. You know, match what I bring. You know, because anything that I command or that I expect, I'm on that. So me and the guy, we was talking or whatever. I guess he see me watching him. I guess he finally pursued me or whatever. I remember the exact words he used. He was like, well, I'm going to do you a favor. And I was like, well, how's that a favor or whatever? Cocky. I let it go. So we started dealing. So the guy had came into some financial situations with his family, sending him money. I had a great support system every bit. One thing I can say, my people never got tired. Like, and I see, we finna make us suffer this time. And maybe they did, and I just never noticed because they always did for me. And I'm not a greedy person, but maybe they probably didn't do as much, but I didn't notice because I'm a grateful person. So I had a great support system because I'm a good person to people on the street, especially the people that matter. But so you know, me and the boy talking. So of course, when I eat, he gonna eat because we're in the same dorm. So I can't be on my bunk whipping up a meal, mackerels, tunas. You know, people who go to the canteen can make their meals after the 3 chow halls, morning, afternoon, and breakfast. You know, like breakfast, lunch, dinner, whatever. So if I'm cooking up something, he walk past my bunk because we're in an open bay now. Remember, so it's like everybody can see what everybody's doing. So if he walked past my bunk and I'm eating, come on now. So I was like, so he fell on hard times. When I eat, he eat now. We coming out of my locker. I had 3 lockers. We coming out of my locker. Tunas, mackerels, fish steaks, cheese squeezes, pickles, Doritos. Every night we like goulashing. It's called a goulash. Big old goulash. So long story short, some just didn't sit right with me with him. I think I used to, in between me getting frustrated, okay, so then he had a play coming. A play is when when you've orchestrated to start hustling. You know, a hustler can find a hustle wherever they are. So he had a play coming. He had something he was orchestrating in there. And he had it coming. So I was trying to wait on that, and that was going to bring money and product. So I was trying to wait or whatever. So in between me waiting on that keep getting pushed off, his people, I was like, listen, something not sitting right in my spirit about him and what he have told me. Like, he never got down and I'm his first and woo and blah, blah, blah. So one day I was just watching him. You know, sometimes we just got to sit back and watch people. So one day I was just watching him. I was laying on my bunk. And I was like, this boy is a homosexual. And some straight people don't understand when I say that, because they say that I'm saying it as if what are you? With all this foolishness, no, I'm a transsexual. And a homosexual don't want a transsexual. A homosexual is your good guy, gay friend who be with you, prancing with you. He looks like a guy. He want a guy. He don't want a transsexual because he's a homosexual. A homosexual want a man, a full-blooded man, in the image of a man. Okay, not bi-curious, bisexual. They may want a transsexual, but so don't try to be sarcastic like, oh, well, girl, what is you? Or you, I mean, no. See, that's how y'all see it. But if people saw us that way, it's a visual difference, it's a mental difference, it's literally a visual difference. It's just not, for some transgenders, that's on them. I'm talking about transsexuals. So it's and if that was true, why gay men don't like transsexuals? If transsexuals were men, why gay men don't like transsexuals? Your good gay friend, he don't want him no trans, he want him a man. So if that's true, why? So in any event, it just wasn't sitting right with me. So something just wasn't right. So I was just like, listen, I'm done. I'm a Capricorn, baby. 3 seconds flat. Sometimes, and I could be wrong for doing it, but hey, I'm not perfect. I have to make the right decisions for me. And so one day I was talking to him and I was like, listen, I don't want to, we need to cut it. I can't do a chain gang relationship. So he was like, why? Woo. So I was like, cause it's just, boy, you was a homosexual. And the boy stopped. Because see, he had never had nobody keep it just that gutter, that blatant, that brutal truth. He got people who be scared to say embarrassing things to people because you be embarrassed for them. And then you have people who enjoy hurting people's feelings by saying it. I don't enjoy hurting people's feelings by saying things that they may find embarrassing or rude or judging them. I don't enjoy doing that. I don't do it. See, you have to know a person's intentions why they do things. That is not my intention to hurt nobody's feelings because I'm keeping it brutal and real and raw with them. That's not my intentions. Now, if that's how it goes, but that's not my intentions, my heart. My intentions is to address the person to let them know that I know how I feel. And so when I said that, he was taken aback and he was like, oh, you tripping. He did all that. I was like, listen, something in my spirit tell me that you're a homosexual and you want you a man, a man who looks like a man. You want you a masculine man. You don't want no transsexual. I'm finna go home. You going through your little financial situation. You probably need to be fed. I'm okay with that. Just when you get straight at me, but I can't do this chain gang relationship. So he went back and forth. I stood on how I felt. A couple of weeks later, a masculine gay man got moved in my dorm. Got to my secret judge. A couple of weeks later, a masculine gay man, bow-legged, dark-skinned, sexy. Ooh, baby, that thing was sexy, baby. Got moved in a dorm. Now, mind you, I just told the boy what he was. We gonna call him T. I just told T what he was. I'm just using the alphabet. That's not what his name started with or nothing. So, baby, now the new boy that got moved in the dorm, and it was word on compound that the new boy fooled around because the new boy who got moved in my dorm, he went to visit, and I think a gay person came to see him and visit. A gay boy came to see him and visit. So now it spread like wildfire all over the dorm. Oh, the boy, he was in visit with a dude, that nigga gay, whatever. So now he done got moved in my dorm. So baby, let me tell you how Fate ain't a friend of nobody. Fate got him moved in my dorm right after I stopped talking to the other boy. And Fate then got him moved right in the bunk next to the boy who I was talking to, y'all. Right next to the boy I was talking to. On the top bunk, the boy I was talking to was next to him, but on the bottom bunk. But they side by side. So when they roll over in the morning, when they get up, when they sit on at count time, so it's like, I don't say nothing. So, child, of course, y'all steady be talking about stuff. Don't always be that way. Them two start hanging out. This is a true story, y'all. That place taught me. That place was when I found myself on so many different levels when being in that place. It is not a great place. I don't ever, never care to go back. But I can say that I found myself and some good came out of me being incarcerated. Because that was one of the places I realized, girl, you got you a little discerning spirit. So, baby, they started hanging out, baby. So, baby, they started going to chow together. They started early in the morning, they in the day room shadow boxing together. You know, the stuff that bros do and homeboys do. They doing all that. But being that this is what I do, because see, I've been a gay boy. I've been Trey. I've been the fact. I've been everything, and now I'm a supreme woman. Okay, so I know. So I'm sitting and I'm watching this manifest right before my eyes. So, baby, one time, they tried to take a shower together, but it was too early in the morning. It's this particular officer, when she come to work, she let you do anything. So when she come in, you could take a shower, but she didn't come in. So they thought they had all the shifts when the officers work down pat. So they know what not to do. They know what to do. They know to pull their phones out. They know to put their phones up. They know who the officers is. I'm gonna give y'all the Queen Bee Chronicles when the boys be gunning officers. It's something called gunning. The boys just stand back and gun officer, knock a whole head off with Dracos, rifles, AKs. But they be gunning officers, masturbating to the officer or whatever. So they try to take a shower one morning. One morning, I'm laying down asleep. I hear officer beat on the window. It's about like 5:30 a.m. I look up. The officer saying, "Get out that shower. It's too early to get in the shower." These two was trying to take a shower together at 5:30 in the morning while everybody was still asleep. Look, baby, these two that woke up, baby, came from breakfast. Breakfast be so early. I never went to breakfast. So breakfast be like 4:30. They call you to get up. You have to go to a whole other building to eat. So, but when you get back, it's so early, people go back to bed, go back to sleep. After breakfast, after they going to eat, the people who go, they go back to sleep. So these two then tried to take a shower. The officer then called them, "Hey, get out that shower. It's too early." Woo, woo, woo. Mind you, everybody woke because the officer was like hitting the glass. So everybody's woke now. So I wait, I'm in the bunk closest to the bathroom. So I can just look around. And I'm like, oh, baby, the children was trying to take a shower together at 5 in the morning while everybody was asleep. It doesn't take a rocket scientist, because we know what goes on. So, later on that day, I went to the boy who I used to talk to. I was like, listen, what's up with you and the boy? I was like, are y'all? And he was like, oh, that's my friend. I was like, what you mean your friend? He was like, my friend. I was like, your friend like that? He was like, yeah, I hit him. Pop! I hit him. Got my signature. I didn't hear him because I wanted him. I hit him because you was aiming to deceive me. And had I not followed my instincts, you would have been playing in my face, deceiving me. Okay? So I hit him. The other boy was on his bunk sitting, but when he heard me hit him, he looked like, what's up? I said, what y'all got? I kind of got in my feelings. I ain't going to lie, y'all. And then I checked myself and I said, you know what? No, ma'am. I can literally catch myself. So I left them be. So now, baby, they done kind of came out the closet, baby. So now they laying across the bunk with their t-shirts all playing cards all day together. They walking the child together. They eating together. They working out together. They showering together. All this, and I told him what he was. Sometimes you cannot rely on people to spare you. You got to, I'm telling you. So, baby, yeah, that's what happened. So the guy who I was talking to finally ended up getting his little plate. His package came in. But now he's talking to the other boy. But, baby, don't forget, you ate off me for, 2 weeks, baby? Hefty meals. Mackerel, sausages, cut up side pickles. You ate off me for 2 weeks. So now your pack then came and you with somebody else. You finna give me what's undue to me. You real crazy. I ain't never played. Baby, you finna give me what's due to me. Y'all let people come into y'all life, and when y'all up and running, they up under you. And then when they get up and running, you too complex. Say, hey, baby, throw me a look, baby, yeah. We don't got to be the best friends. We don't have to ever talk, but hey, baby, yeah. Some of y'all say, well, I don't expect people, whatever the case may be. I need to be compensated. But he had the boyfriend handling the business. So I guess he thought somebody was going to be too intimidated to step to the boyfriend. So he then to find out he was kind of like the girl. The one I was talking to, he was kind of like the girl. The boy was kind of like the boy. So the girl was trying to play in my face. Bitch, you a whole girl dog, and you trying to play in my face. A girl dog. It wasn't even a boy. You can be a boy dog and still be gay or bisexual or like boys, whatever. But it was a girl dog trying to play. And that's why, baby, I spooked her. My baby saying, baby, you a whole girl dog. Baby, you homosexual. So, baby, I end up like coming to him like, hey, don't forget, you know, I looked out. Don't forget about me. You know, you got your package. Oh, I got you. A week passed, 2 weeks passed. He never had me. Him and the boy living it up, living lavish. Never. You real crazy. So luckily, being that I'm a queen of my city, I went to some homeboys who was in prison, who went to school with me, probably taught one of my friend girls. You know, I hung out with females. So it could have been a boy talking to my females. Some boys went to school with me. Some boys I grew up with. Baby, I done went to my homeboys, baby. And I done kind of went to squawking, baby. Baby, I threw a little fit. Baby, y'all done let this boy take from me. I'm y'all home girl. I'm from motherfucking Duval. You, baby, I'ma tell Nikki, bitch, you supposed to look out for your motherfucking home team. I'm your home girl. Oh, y'all real scared, real flawed. Baby, I be lonely. I be playing y'all little boy games. I be supporting whatever y'all hustle be. Baby, I'm sad for going river cause oh, baby, and I know how to rattle the motherfucking gates, baby. I know how to shake the motherfucking tree. I know how to stir the pot, and baby, I know how to crank it. So, baby, I had to crank it. Because I came to him and I told him, pay me, give me my little pieces because you ate off me. So, baby, my homeboys ran down on him and his people. Hey, you need to pay my homegirl, baby. They got miles plus some. Baby, they got what? They got miles plus some. Sure did. And I ain't start chaos and confusion because everybody's trying to go home to their mama, their old lady, their boyfriend, their grandma, their niece, their churn, their dog, their house, they cat, everybody. So I don't like intentionally start drama, but baby, honey, baby, I make it to where there'll be life flighting bitches from this compound. Don't play with me. Let me be peaceful, but don't ever try it with me because I can get in the grid. So I went to my homeboys. My homeboys ran down, got my shit plus some. So that turned out to be a lick for them. And so the boys ended up being together. You know, one time we seen both of their names on the call out. Call outs is every morning you look on a roster to see if you have to go to medical, if you have to go to classification, if you have to go to dental, if you have to go to school. It is your designated roster on what you do each day. So one day we seen both of their, I noticed, no, somebody else noticed, brought it to my attention, and I went and looked. And I seen both of their names down on the roster to go to medical, baby. The children was going to get their HIV test together. I said, ooh, now they peed for that. No shade, baby. If you gonna do it, take care of yourself and do it right. Now one thing about me, I ain't no hating ass out. They peed for that. That means they said, hey, but well, listen, how can you, that's the correct way to do it. So they peed for that now. When I seen both of their names on their roster to go to medical, I said, oh, baby, they're going to get HIV results. They're going to see about this, but they're not wrong for that. That, baby, that's what you're supposed to do. So, yeah, they end up being together. They end up coming out. The guy who got moved in my dorm, he ended up, because baby, that thing was a live wire. Baby, he ended up snapping, getting into a fight, so he got moved out the dorm. Now you done left a boy who I used to talk to in there. So now he done came out of the closet, and now he don't even got his boyfriend no more. So now that's something he had to live with. Life is about making decisions because that's what you want to do, not relying on nobody else. Because in this world, baby, people be here today and go tomorrow. So you can't. When you make decisions, think, am I going to be able to live with this? When me and that person separate, when me and that friend isn't friend, when me and that baby mama isn't, make the decisions for you and learn to live with them. So yeah, he made that decision. He had to live with it. He tried to talk back to me. I said, Miss Sang, stop. Now we can kiki, because you're my sister at this point, but don't try to play my face no more. And I had to tell him that. Like, you don't have to do that. The gig is up. Thank you for joining me with the QPC, with the QOD. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on all the other social sites. Facebook, Dianca Glamour. Instagram, Dianca Glam Queen. And also TikTok. Subscribe. Share. support the authentic queen. Don't fuck around with me. Famous Grand Diva Migosia. The shape that they can't motherfucking take. Good ideas. The Fortress.